This is indie artist news, artist news. 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 Check it. This is indie artist news, artist news.
Welcome to Indie Artist News. I'm your host, The Grinder, bringing you the latest in the world of independent artists. Who's blazing? Formula 412 keyboardist Akil Esoon is an artist. His overwhelming love for music is evident in his deeply emotional approach to the creative process from the moment his fingers touch the keys. His vast knowledge of musical style expands Formula 412's sound into directions unimaginable. Like a scientist of sound, Esoon's integrate keyboard skills and production savvy, earning him the nickname Chairman of the Boards. He plays each note, line, and chord with a conviction that is key to the 412 formula. His high-energy stage performance makes the audience have fun watching him have fun making music. JPBTV.com recently caught up with this extraordinary producer and keyboardist. Check it out. Akil Esoon.
What up,
Peace,
bro?
Peace. Blessed, man. We're in the studio with Akil Esoon, Pittsburgh legend on so many levels, producer, MC, accomplished pianist, keyboardist, and just a great man, a great person. How you doing today, brother?
I'm very thankful to be alive.
That's a great answer, right? You know what? I always wanted to know, just from watching you, first of all, when did you begin realizing music was that thing for you?
Well, I think I started doing music since I was just a little guy. You know, I used to, my uncles played different instruments. They played guitars and pianos and synthesizers and records, DJing. So I was raised with Bob Marley in my house, Ray Charles, all the great gospel music from my upbringing. And then I used to go to church in Homewood, right on Frankstown Avenue, Zion Church of God in Christ. I'll never forget it. And after church, there was drums there. There was an organ over in this corner. There was an old rickety piano in that corner. And I used to go after church every day and just, you know, like play on the instruments. You know what I'm saying? So
I've seen you do a lot of things. Most recently being involved with Formula 412, who's just this phenomenal band, rap, hip-hop, metal. You can't even classify this band. Yeah. And here you are on the keys just going, you know, bananas. But if you listen to the music put together and you listen to what is being said in the music, it has a lot of structure and it has a lot of rebel type feeling to it. Do you think that spirit of your father, being a Black Panther, does that come and play to any of the type of music that you make?
Well, more so I think it's the spirit of just my ancestry in general. As a Black man in America, being conscious of the fact that I'm lost in the wilderness of North America, I always had a certain disdain in my heart for certain things. Most Black people in general, especially Black boys that grow up without a father, have, you know, insecurities and issues. And you mix that with finding out that your people have been enslaved, finding out how they were treated, and, you know, finding out that your people at one time, you know, taught the world like to be civilized, and then all of a sudden they're slaves. And from that, you know, I feel my personal just like anger and rebelness and my, you know, ability to feel like I need to go against the system and the status quo. I just have music in my heart, you know.
I was going to ask you, what does it mean to you?
It means everything.
What does music mean to you?
It means everything because to be honest with you, music saved people's lives, and I'm not away from that. I'm a part of that. Music saved my life.
For more information about this amazing artist and the band Formula 412, log on to formula412.com.
Miss that feel-good music? Check out Soul Sessions every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the network. Soul Sessions plays the best in neo-soul music videos from the hottest indie music stars. Get music for your soul on Soul Sessions every Thursday night, 10 p.m. only on the network, JPBTV.com. Log on.
Rise and store, rise and store, rise. An Alabama native with a heart of music and soul, Debra's church passion and purpose is to sing the stories of life, love, and relationships. A vocal coach at a private school in Queens, Debra has performed at sophisticated music lounges in New York City, including Sugar Bar and the Village Underground. She has made an appearance on Reverend Al Sharpton's Syndicate radio show in Harlem, Keeping It Real. She is placed in one of the second runner-up spots for an online singing contest for the movie Dreamgirls, sponsored by Paramount Pictures in Hollywood, California. She has also been featured on Andalusia Star News and Around Town magazine. Debra received White House recognition from U.S. Representative for Alabama's 2nd Congressional District, Martha Roby, on her performance at Arts on the 3rd Festival in Mount Vernon, New York. Debra is an independent artist and co-owner of Master Plan Productions with Darren Piano Man Winnington, a producer who penned hits for artists like Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears, and Toni Braxton. As a gifted songwriter, she sets her standards high in creating unforgettable music and timeless vocals for any music genre. See more from Debra on YouTube at Official Debra Church.
I.A.N is sponsored by
Square One Radio.
I.A.N is sponsored by GoingSouthMagazine.com. Highly underrated.
Jay Steez's passion for music has grown since his grandfather first exposed him to jazz music as a child. Paving the way for his music flow, this Pittsburgh native is inspired by artists such as Anthony Hamilton, John Legend, and Earth, Wind & Fire. A self-classified R&B, hip-hop, and futuristic soul up-and-comer, Steez is currently working on his debut album entitled Daydreamer, where he features all original lyrics and production. Steez also plans on eventually opening a chain of studios and starting a record label. Motivated by an array of people, influences, and reasons to succeed, Steez says the strongest motivator is the welfare of music programs in schools for the next generation. He would like to see other children inspired to create and appreciate music just like he was inspired by his grandfather. Hear more from this highly underrated star on SoundCloud.com/JSeeds412.
Go Live TV Hour, Wednesday nights, 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on the network, JPBTV.com. Peep the live interviews, Can I Get 16 call-in, the dopest independent videos, and live commentary by me, DJ Who the F Ever. Tune in Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Only on the network, JPBTV.com. Music TV for indies.
To your health. Gun violence. Did you know? Gun violence affects all of us, from the hood to the suburbs. This To Your Health segment will be a little different simply because it's a little more personal. We're losing babies, fathers, mothers, and daughters. It's time for us to put the guns down and raise our minds up so it can truly be to your health.
Brandy Fisher, Charity Alliance for Police Accountability.
I am Wadria Taylor, and I am the founder and CEO of Style and Steel Event Planning.
Hello, my name is Ed Gainey, State Representative-elect for the 24th Legislative District.
Hey, this is Donna Baxter with Soul Pit Media.
Ashley Woodson, BrotherAshProductions.com.
The button pusher, JPBTV.com.
Stop the violence.
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 Let's stop the violence.
We trust you enjoyed Indie Artist News. We need your feedback. Hit us up on YouTube at Indie Artist News, on Facebook at Indie Artist News, and on Twitter at Indie Artist News. You can also watch Indie Artist News on hoodaccess.com, POPGH.com, and JPBTV.com on demand. I'm your host, The Grinder, for Indie Artist News. see y'all next time.
This is Indie Artist News, Artist News. 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 Check it, this is Indie Artist News, Artist News.